Morning guys, Dave Ashcroft here at Ashcroft Transmissions. So following up on our video last week, this is the second part in the series to run through the LT230 options in the drop-down menus. So the second one, which we're going to talk about today, is the sleeve casing. So what that means when we talk about the sleeve casing is basically this whole diameter here. What happens with these is you've got the big intermediate gear that spins on this pin or shaft, the intermediate shaft. And what happens is because of a lot of the load is focused on these two diameters, this one particularly wears really badly. And instead of getting a nice clean bore here, you get a stepped bore. So see that step there, and then you've got another bad step here as the hole elongates from round. And the result of that is an oil leak around this diameter because of that movement. So we have a fix for that, which I'll show you. In order to reclaim the casing so we can use it again, we need to repair that diameter. So we have our EN24T steel Bushmade, gentle lead in here so the O-ring goes in on the intermediate pin, a step diameter so it goes into the correct height, and a gentle taper on this edge so it drops in nicely with a light interference fit. We have the casing mounted on a special fixture which picks up on the main diameters to make sure we're true and getting that bore in the correct place. So to fit the sleeve, the first thing we do is apply a reasonable amount of bearing retainer to the newly machined bore and around the outside diameter of the steel sleeve. We put in a support shaft to minimize the casing flex before it goes on the press. Then carefully press the bush home. Then we just wipe off the surplus and let it set before we can use it. We're fitting the pin, same as standard. A light smear of grease around the new bush here. Light smear of grease around the other side, obviously new O-ring fitted. Heavy duty intermediate pin going into this one, new O-ring fitted there. And there we are, new pin fitted with a new sleeve, just needs the preload setting, all ready to go. Hope you found that useful guys. We'll carry on in the next video with the next option in the 230s. Thanks very much for watching.